destiny of this wireless is the gate. Untie my hands! If that be just in it, race was so!
Why, how now, dame? Whence grows this insolence? Bianca, stand aside. Poor girl, she weeps. Go ply thy needle, meddle not with her, for shame, thou hilding of such a devilish spirit. Why dost thou wrong her that never wronged thee? When did she cross thee with a bitter word?
Her silence flouts me! I will be revenged!
What? In my sight? Bianca, get thee in.
Nay, now I see. She is your treasure. She must have a husband. I must dance barefoot on her wedding day, and for your love to leave the eggs in hell. Nay, talk not to me. I will go sit and weep till I can find an occasion of revenge.
Was ever gentleman thus grieved as I? But who comes here?
Good morrow, neighbour Baptista.
Good morrow, neighbour Grumio. God save you, gentlemen.
And you, good sir, pray, have you not a daughter called Katharina, fair and virtuous?
I have a daughter, sir, called Katharina.
You're too blunt. Go it orderly.
You wrong me, Signor Grumio. Give me leave. I am a gentleman of Verona, sir, that, hearing of her beauty and wit, her affability and bashful modesty, her wondrous qualities and mild demeanour, am bold to show myself a forward guest within your house, to make mine eye the witness of that report I so oft have heard. And for an interest to my entertainment, I do present you with a man of mine. A man of mine. Cunning in mathematics and music, to instruct her fully in those sciences whereof I know she is not ignorant. Accept of him, or else you do be wrong. His name is Licio, born in Mantua.
You're welcome, sir. And he for your sake. But for my daughter Catherine, this I know. She is not for your turn. The more my grief.
I see you do not mean to part with her, or else you like not of my company.
Mistake me not. I speak but as I find. Whence are you, sir? What may I call your name?
Petruchio is my name, Antonio's son, a man well known throughout all of Italy.
I know him well. You are welcome for his sake.
Heart, Patricia, let us that a poor petitioner speak to. Becard, you are marvellous forward.
Oh, pardon me, Signor Grumio, I would fain be doing.
I doubt it not, sir. Your gift is very grateful, I'm sure of it. To have more than kindly beholding to you than any, freely give unto you this young scholar, who hath long been studying at Remus, is cunning in Greek, Latin, and other languages, as the other in music and mathematics. His name? Cambio. Pray accept his service.
1,000 thanks, Signor Grumio. Welcome, good Cambio. But, gentle sir, methinks you walk like a stranger. May I be so bold to know the cause of your coming?
Pardon me, sir, but the boldness is mine own, that, being a stranger in this city here, do make myself a suitor to your daughter, unto Bianca fair and virtuous. And towards the education of your daughters, I here bestow a simple instrument, and this small packet of Greek and Latin books. If you accept them, then their worth is great.
Lucentio is your name? Of whence, I pray?
Of Pisa, sir, son to Vicentio.
A mighty man of Pisa. By report, I know him well. You are very welcome, sir. Take you the lute, and you the set of books. You shall go see your pupils presently. Follow within. Sirrah, lead these gentlemen to my daughters. Tell them these are their tutors, and bid them use them well. We will go walk a little in the orchard, and then to dinner. You are passing welcome, and so I pray you all to think yourselves.
Signor Baptista, my business asketh haste, and every day I cannot come to woo. You knew my father well, and in him me, left solely heir to all his lands and goods, which I bettered rather than decreased. Now tell me, if I get your daughter's love, then what dowry will I have with her to wife?
After my death, the one half of my lands, and in possession, 20,000 crowns.
And for that dowry I'll assure her of her widowhood, be it that she survive me in all my lands and leases whatsoever.
Aye, when that special thing is well obtained, that is, Her love, for that is all in all.
How now, friend? Why dost thou look so pale?
For fear, I promise you, if I look pale,
Why, will my daughter prove a good musician?
I think she'd sooner prove a soldier. I may hold with her, but never lutes.
Why, then thou canst not break her to the lute?
Why no, for she's broke the lute to me. I did but tell her she mistook her Fritz, and bowed to teach her hand in fingering, when, with the most impatient devilish spirits, Fritz call you these, quote, I'll fume with you, she struck me on the head.
Now, by the world, it is a lusty wench. I love her 10 times more than I ever did. Oh, how I long to have some chat with her.
Well, go with me, and be not so discomfited. Proceed and practice with my younger daughter. She's apt to learn and thankful for good turns. Signor Petruchio, will you go with us, or shall I send my daughter Kate to you?
I pray you do. I'll attend her here, and woo her with some spur when she comes. Say she be mute and will not speak a word. Then I'll commend her for her volubility. But here she comes now. Petruchio, speak. Goodbye, O Kate, for that is your name, I hear.
Oh, have you heard? But something hard of hearing. They call me Catherine that talk of me.
You lie in faith, for you are called plain Kate, and bony Kate, and sometimes even Kate the Cursed. But Kate, the prettiest Kate in all of Christendom. My super dainty Kate, for dainties all are Kate, but therefore Kate. I moved thee to be my wife.
Moved? In good time. Remove you hence. I knew it first. You were immovable.
Why? What's immovable?
A join still.
Should be, should buzz.
Well, Talon and like a buzzard.
Oh, slow-winged turtle, shall the buzzard take thee?
Hey, the fool takes a turtle for a buzzard.
Come, come, you lost my faith, you were too angry.
If I be waspish, best beware my sting.
My remedy is then to pluck it out.
Eh? The fool could find it where it lies.
Who knows not where a wasp does wear a sting? In his tail?
And his tongue.
Whose tongue?
Yours, and if you talk of tails and so farewell.
What? With my tongue? Nay, come again, good Kate. I am a gentleman.
That I'll try.
I swear I'll cuff you. Come, come, you must not look so sour.
It is my fashion when I see a crab.
Here's no crab, and therefore look not sour.
There is.
Then show it me.
Had I a glass, I would.
What, you mean my face?
Well, aimed of such a young one.
Now, by St. George, I am too young for you.
Yet you are withered.
Tis with cares.
I cannot.
Nay, you soothed scape not so.
I chafe you if you tarry. Let me go.
No, not a whit. I find you passing gentle. 'Twas told of me you were rough and coy and sullen, but now I find the report a very liar. For thou art pleasant and gamesome, passing courteous, but slow in speech, yet as soft as springtime flowers. Thou canst not frown. Oh, be thou Diane, and let Kate be chaste, and Diane sportful.
Where did you study all this godly speech?
It was an exemplar from my mother wit.
Witty mother, witless else her son.
Am I not wise?
Yes, keep you warm.
Marry, so I mean, sweet Catherine, in thy bed. Thus in plain terms your father hath consented that you shall be my wife, your dowry agreed on. And will you, nill you, I will marry you. I am a husband for your turn. But here he comes now, never make a doubt. I must and will have Catherine to be my wife.
Now, Signor Petruchio, how speed you with my daughter?
How but well, sir, how but well. If it were impossible, I should speed amiss.
How now, daughter Catherine, in your dance?
You call me your daughter? I promise you had shown a tender fatherly regard to wish me wed one half lunatic, a madcap ruffian, and a swearing jack that thinks to oath the matter out.
Father, 'tis thus yourself and all the world that have talked amiss of her. And to conclude, we have agreed so well together that upon Sunday is the wedding day.
I'll see thee hanged on Sunday first. Aunt Petruchio, she'll say she'll see thee hanged first.
Is this your speeding?
Be
Nay,
patient.
then good night, our pass.
Be patient, gentlemen. I choose her for myself. If she and I be pleased, then what's that to you? A meacock wretch can make the caster shrew. Give me that hand, Kate. I will unto Venice to buy apparel against the wedding day. Provide the feast, father, and bid the guest. I must and will be sure my Catherine shall be fine.
I know not what to say, but give me your hands. God send you joy, Petruchio. 'Tis a match.
Amen, say we. We will be witnesses.
Father and wife and gentlemen adieu. I will to Venice Sunday comes apace. We will have rings and things and a fine array. And kiss me, Kate, we will be married a Sunday.
Was ever a match clapped up so suddenly?
Faith, gentlemen, and now I play a merchant's part and venture madly on a desperate march.
'Twas a commodity, lay fretting by you. 'Twill bring you gain, or perish on the seas.
The gain I seek is quiet in the match.
No doubt, he hath got a quiet catch. But now, Baptista, to your younger daughter, now's the day that we long have looked for. I'm your neighbour, and will suit her first.
And I am the one that loved Bianca more than
Young-
words can witness or your thoughts can guess.
Youngling, thou canst not love so dear as I,
Pray be it thy love doth freeze.
but thine doth fry. Skipper, stand back. 'Tis age that nourisheth.
But youth in ladies' eyes that flourisheth.
Content you, gentlemen. I will compound this strife. 'Tis deeds that must win the prize, and he that can assure my daughter greatest dower shall have my Bianca's love. Say, Signor Gremio, what can you assure her?
First, as you know, my house within the city is richly furnished with plate and gold. Myself am struck in years, I must confess, and if I die tomorrow, it will all be hers, if she will be only mine.
That only came well in. Sir, list to me. I am my father's heir and only son. If I am to have your daughter to my wife, I will leave her houses, 3 or 4 as good, within rich Pisa's walls, as any old Signor Gremio has in Padua. Besides 2,000 ducats by the year of fruitful land, all which shall be her jointer. What, have I pinched you, Signor Gremio?
2,000 ducats by the year of land. My land amounts not nearly so much in all. That she shall have besides an Argosy that lays there in Lucille's road. What? Have I choked you with an Argosy?
'Tis known that my father owns 3 great argosies, besides 2 galleasses and 12 tight galleys. These I will assure her, and twice whatever thou offerest next.
Nay, I have offered all, and she can have no more than all I have. If you like me and mine, then she shall have me.
Why, then the maid is mine, by the world and your firm promise. Gremio is outside.
I must admit, your offer is the best, and let your father make her the assurance she is your own. Else, you must pardon me. If you were to die before him, where's her dower?
That's but a cavil. He is old, I young.
And may not young men die as well as old?
Well, gentlemen, I am thus resolved. On Sunday next, you know, my daughter Catherine is to be married. On the Sunday following, shall Bianca be bride to you, if you make her the assurance. If not, to Signor Grimmer. And so I thank you both, and take my leave.